Hello, I'm jdthemightymesprit, the guy that loves video games but hates IGN, and it's time for another collection video. This time we're going to be doing the Nintendo GameCube. So I love the GameCube. Right now it is super expensive to collect for, so I haven't gotten any games in a while. So this will probably be the only GameCube collection video for a while, actually, I'm afraid. But I still like to show you my collection that I have. So anyway, we have a lot of good stuff we need to get to. So let's get started. Anyway, before I start this collection video, I like to give a shout out to two YouTubers that have done a lot of GameCube reviews, and they've been doing it. Actually, there's three YouTubers I would like to give a shout out to, since obviously they are I've been seeing GameCube reviews recently, and they've been doing a really great job, and I comment on them a lot. Those are GameCube Galaxy, a new YouTuber that I've just recently started watching their reviews too. Retro Wolf 88, and what was the other? Console Collector. It was recently Console Collector that just did this new GameCube tour. So I would like to give shout outs to those YouTubers, and I highly recommend you go check them out. I remember thinking, why am I doing this shout out? No, I just want to. And plus, they're YouTubers I really enjoy watching their reviews of. And on top of that, they do have, I don't know about GameCube, but Retro Wolf and Console Collector have complete GameCube sets. So I would recommend you go check them out. That being said, now that's all the way. Let's get started with today's video. So first up, we have 1080 Avalanche, which is a great game. I really like the music. Oh, if you have not listened to what's the artist's name? Carterize, their song Choke. This is obviously the song that plays. You gotta listen to it. It is one of the most badass themes you'll get in any video game, and I really wish the band would come back, but he only did one album, and after that they faded away, but very quickly. But great game. And oh, by the way, the Avalanche mode is the expert mode with the Avalanche is pretty difficult, but I will beat it one day and beat that mode. Anyway, next up we have Dance Revolution Mario Mix. I really like this game, but the problem with it is that you can play the game twice, but I pretty much played the story mode like over and over again. And there's no like checkpoints. What I mean by checkpoints is that when you beat the game, you have to start the whole thing over. You want to beat it again. You want to see the credits, even though the credits is basically the Super Mario Bros. Theme. I get it that this was the game made for Mario's 20th anniversary. Was it? Yeah, Mario's 20th anniversary back in 2005. So it's kind of cool that this is made by, of course, Nintendo and Konami. And this is probably my favorite Dance Revolution game I played. I will do a review of this game, and probably I could actually make a comparison to this game, what they got right, and Dance Revolution Universe, where they got wrong. It's just I hate that game so much, but this game is great. While Dance Revolution Universe is not. Hate that game. But anyway, next up is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I do prefer the Wii version. Like, it's not like Mario Party times where I don't prefer the Wii version, but this one I prefer the Wii version. Because I don't want to get the Bongos. Oh, that's right. I should also show you that I do have I do have the string type theater, but I do have the DK Bongos. If I can still hold them right, but here I do have the DK Bongos. I'm not gonna make noise of them, crap them, because I gotta get through these games, but yeah, great that I do have it. And by the way, in case you don't know, I actually found the Bongos at a store called J Street. They closed, unfortunately. This one that I went to, they closed, but yeah, it was in Massachusetts. Anyway, speaking of games, I found at J Street. This is another one I found at J Street. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. This was one of the games that you can actually play with the Game Boy Advance player, or whatever it's called the Wing Cable, the Game Boy Advance Wing Cable, and play multiplayer. I want to play this game. I mean, don't get me. I want to get this out of the way. I love Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7 is my favorite Final Fantasy, and my second favorite is Final Fantasy 10. This is not one of them majorly because of the fact that you pretty much have to you have to have the crystal nearby, and playing this game single player is pretty bad. but multiplayer is what I heard. Multiplayer is a lot of fun. So maybe I'll play this game. Maybe I'll do a co-op multiplayer game, but do not play this game single player because you will die a lot. Alright, sorry about that. Continuing on, we have Madden 2003. It's Madden. Next up, we have Mario Golf Tutorial. I am not good. I am not good at golf games. This game is but this game is good. But again, I'm not good at golf games. So I'm probably never gonna beat this game. I got stuck at like, I can't pretty much get a birdie on this thing, and I tried so hard every character, I just could not do it. So I'm probably never gonna finish this game. But it's 70. I wouldn't say. Well, okay, I do like another game. There's another golf game I do like. That's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 210. I do like that game, but again, problem with that game is that it is way too difficult. And same thing, our problem is I'm not good at golf games, but either way, that game is way too difficult. This one's easy, but I'm not good at golf games. Speaking of games I am good at, but I have not beaten, unfortunately, Mario Superstar Baseball. I want to beat this game so that I could actually get to I can see the credits. Like, the credits is by far one of the best themes. Like, I heard it's one of the best credits. They even have the character voices and voice actors play the roles, and obviously yeah, it's actually a really good game. Actually, please check it out. This is a pretty uncommon game and not super rare, but I don't see it very often at eBay. That's Mega Man X Collection. I don't have the other Mega Man games on GameCube, but I do have this one. I love Mega Man, and this one has Mega Man X 1 through 6. And this is probably the way I'm going to be able to play the PlayStation 6 Saturn version of Mega Man X3, because those versions never came out in North America. And Mega Man X3 on the Super Nintendo version is on the Mega Man X Weekly collection, so I'm going to play that version because that game is super expensive as well. I'm probably never going to get it. Anyway, I'm going to show these two games together just to save some time, because they're basically the same thing, except two separate games. And that's Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2, which are both great games. Metroid Prime is obviously my favorite. Yeah, I know you'll get lost or something, but these are both really great games. And I don't think I need to say anything else. Alright, sorry about that. Next up we have NBA 2K2. It's basketball. It's NBA 2K, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh boy, this game. PacMan Fever. So I love Mario Party. I love Mario Party. I mean, who doesn't really? But this game is just fucking terrible. Like, okay, I love Mario Party, and I think you probably know why, but again, this game was really fucking bad. I hate this game. And I'm probably never gonna get it played again. So yeah. Next up is Sonic Mega Collection. And what you should know about this one is that this is the Black Label version. Great game, but I do prefer the Mega Collection Plus on the Xbox and PS2. Well, I actually prefer the PS2 version over the Xbox version. I mean, I had it on the original Xbox, but I got the PS2 version. I got the PS2 version a lot, so I'm probably going to stick to the PS2 version. And it's probably because I prefer PlayStation 2 over original Xbox, so, but still a great game. Oh, and by the way, this version comes with Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spin, Potato Blast, Mean Bean Machine, which are, except for Sonic 3D Blast, great games. That's all. Anyway, next up we have, once again, I'm going to show them together because they're basically related. That I'm in the same franchise. They're different games that have different gameplay, but they're basically related, and that's Star Fox Adventures and Star Fox Assault. I actually heard this game is actually one that's hidden gem. We'll start with this one. So Star Fox Adventures. A lot of people hate this game. I'm not sure why. People say this is the worst of Star Fox because they tried so hard to make. They tried this so hard to make Legend of Zelda. It completely failed. I will say this is the last game developed by Rare before they were purchased by Microsoft, but they tried way too hard to be Legend of Zelda, and it completely failed at that. But at the same time, if you can look right here, this was the introduction of one of the characters, her name is Crystal, which we never saw again until Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is trophy, but other than that, we never saw her again. She faded away, but yeah, great game. And no, I wouldn't say great game, but whether it's a disappointment, no, but okay, would I ever come back to this game? No, but I did like it when I played it, when I got my hands on it. Anyway, for the other Star Fox game, Star Fox Assault, I heard this game was really short, but it's definitely a good game. But yeah, you can honestly see why this game didn't do well, because obviously Star Fox Adventures was the first, honestly, that game sold much better because it was a new Star Fox, but it wasn't well received after they came out with this one. And obviously, it's a return to form, but yeah, it's still a good game, but I'd rather play Star Fox 64. Not Star Fox Zero, that's for something, but Star Fox 64. I'm only gonna get my hands on that one. I don't have that one. Anyway, next up is Super Mario Sunshine, which is a great game, and a game I really want to play for a while. I'm so glad I got my hands on it, but it is incredibly hard. Like, this is honestly the second hardest Mario game I played outside of the Lost Levels, which I know why people hate on the Lost Levels. It's just basically more Mario except harder, so I think it's fine. But yeah, great game. But it is hard, so be prepared to die, and be prepared to have to experience long missions. Like, you basically have to do it in a specific order. Either way, be prepared to die, and be prepared to I see the problem. So be prepared to have to take long missions. This is incredibly long, and it is frustrating, but it is a great game either way. Anyway, next up we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why did I say Ultimate? Super Smash Bros. Melee. Quite possibly my favorite GameCube game of all time. I mean, everybody knows Melee, but I feel like I should talk a little bit more about this one. This is a great game. Probably my favorite GameCube game of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. I love this game. This is definitely my favorite Super Smash Bros. I think it's way better than Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, that one. That game is still great, but the problem with that game is that it's online. Online is really fucking bad. And its DLC selection right now is what they pick is stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, but characters I'm happy that characters like Hero, Banjo-Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and of course Pyramidra are there, and also Sephiroth as well, and Steve as well. But Joker, Bywith, and Min pretty much wasted character slots. Maybe I'm not even joking, but this is a great game. And this is my favorite Super Smash. This is probably the one I will come back to over Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I don't like that one. I know what people do, per se it's underrated, underappreciated, but I don't like that one. But this is still a great game. And the final game in the ABC order is Wave Race Blue Storm, which is a great game, but my favorite Wave Race is probably Wave Race 64, and I played a lot of that game on the Virtual Console. You really makes me think I want to get an actual copy, but I played a lot of that game on the Virtual Console, and this is a great game. I can't wait to go back to it. So that is pretty much it for that, and now let us get on to the rarer and most expensive games I own. I'm actually gonna... let me just move. I don't want to spoil it. I kind of need to play tabletop or something. Anyway, I have a good amount of rares. These are my more valuable games. It was actually hard to determine which ones were the actually most valuable, because I know a few of them that are pretty hard to get, but yeah. Let's start with this one. So we have Mario Kart Double Dash. Great game. You might be thinking, this game is rare? It's not rare. It's valuable. But this is actually a rare variant that I got for Hanukkah back in I believe it was 2017 or something. Yes, but Drive was away Hanukkah, but I got this game for Hanukkah back in 2017. Which is a great game. But yeah, A complete box copy of this game usually goes for like around 100. If you want this variant, it usually goes for like $100, which is still a great game. Usually copy it goes for like around $100. I should have read that part out. But anyway, no, I'm not gonna do that. Next up we have The Legend of Zelda Quest Edition, which is a great game. It basically comes with The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Great game. And so, okay. So this compilation comes with, it's pretty much, this was actually only, the reason why this game is pretty pricey is because, I am not in the mood to speak today, but I'm going to speak anyway. So, this was only available on the GameCube bundle, and that's the only way you can get it. Yeah, so, you don't see these very often, so, I just checked the price of this one. This one's going for like around $80. It's a great game. Definitely one you should check out. Next up we have an amazing RPG, Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door. I love this game, and I did want to get it for a very long time. I'm very glad I got it when I did. This is another one that I got at J Street, but this one I got this one at J Street, but this one in particular I actually got this one at J Street in Albany, and I went, and I got it for $45. I did remove the price sticker, but I did get it for $45. Which is a steal. Now this game goes for a lot more, but I'm glad I got this game when I did. A complete copy of this game. The last time I checked, it usually goes like 110, 120, but it's probably gone for a lot more. So it's a very expensive game, but it is a great game either way. Next up, alright. 3 more games left, but I want to point this out. I love Mario Party. And obviously the GameCube was some of the best. Mario Party has some of the best Mario Parties. Also, one more disappointed, but the GameCube was not probably had the best Mario Parties. I love Mario Party, and these ones are not. And some of these games are not easy to get. Mario Parties right now are super hard to get. You're not gonna see them, but I'm still missing 2 of the Mario Parties, which I actually might get them. I don't know, but I'm still missing 2 of the Mario Parties, and this is one I would love to. So yeah, love to get the hands, but very glad to have this. These 2, Mario Party 6. First, I want to get this a complete copy. A complete copy of this game usually gets around 110 to 120. So this is definitely over the $100 mark, unfortunately, but this is a really great Mario Party. This is my second favorite Mario Party. I'm very glad to have this. I love Mario Party. I love Mario Kart. Fight me if you want, but this is a really great game, and the day and night system alone is beyond spectacular. But yeah, great game. So before I show you my rarest GameCube game, I do have another Mario Party. This is actually a more special Mario Party. This is Mario Party 7, but this is Mario Party 7 in the big box. I'm just so happy I finally own this thing, because now a complete copy of this game for standard edition usually goes around $80. But if you're talking with the big box, they could run you upwards of $200. Absolutely insanity. But it is a great game, but it's not, well, actually, so I say great. I know I say great, but it's not that great. And I used to hate this game back in the day, but I'm probably gonna revisit this game. I might do another playthrough of this game. Once I finish an RPG, I probably will do another playthrough of this game by something like Neo the World Ends With You or Magna Carta 2, as I'm currently playing those games. But yeah, great game. Great if you like Mario Party, sure, but the music is pretty bad though. But it's an okay game. And probably my most expensive GameCube game of all. It's actually my second favorite GameCube game. I say second because I love Smash Bros. Melee more, but this is, in terms of RPG, this is my second favorite GameCube game, because it's probably my favorite RPG on the GameCube. It also came out on Dreamcast, which I do have, but I prefer the Dreamcast version, and that's Skies of Arcadia Legends. I love this game. You obviously could tell how much this game costs right now. This game goes around $180 to $200, so very expensive. But I actually have this game. I also have Mario Party 7 and a box protector, but this is my which you guys saw, but this game I have it in box protector. Like I have it in a case to protect it, but yeah, this is a great game, and I'm so glad I have this one. I purchased with a Grab, but this is a really great game. But and I am actually hoping I was actually the one who requested a console collector to do a review of this game for this GameCube Library review, and he did. And that's how and it's actually because of this his review for this game that I actually discovered the Retro Bird, which I'm really liking his videos. So yeah, so Bruce I own up to this game today for introduced me to for not only getting a review for it, but I'm also getting rediscovering another YouTuber which I really like. So yeah, please check this game out. It is expensive, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, that is it for this collection video. I really hope you enjoyed. One more time, I would like to give a shout out to GameCube Galaxy, Retro Wolf, and Content Collector. Please go check those YouTubers out. Their GameCube reviews are really great. And of course, it would be a misservice for me to not give them a shout out. So I'm giving them a shout out. I know I get, but I know it's I would give them, but I'm giving them a shout out anyway. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm jdthemightymesprit, the guy that loves video games but hates IGN.